You shouldn't say that.
It's a lot of bags in this bag. Backseat, it's a lot of hands on this map. Don't ask me, calling for a taxi. I said put a tax speed, do you wouldn't stand, it's a wrap.
My name's Dave. Welcome to Van Camp 402. We are currently just pulling into Walnut Creek. We're going to do a little solo van camping today. And I would say this is probably the best in the metro area for van camping. Explore the Sea is another campground within like Omaha city limits. This is the Omaha metro area. Explore the Sea and Walnut Creek are basically your only two options. I believe Walnut is by far and away the best place to stay. We're going to come up here and get checked in real quick. We're supposed to go to site 18, and I think we're going to grab 37, which is up on top of the hill. Let's go get checked in here at Walnut Creek. Thanks for coming along. We've got our site. I hope I remembered the right number. I think I did. So folks, like I was saying, I greatly prefer this campground over Explore the Sea. If you're going to be in the Omaha metro area, College World Series, we get a lot of campers in, but this is a great option. $20 a night, and I believe, do all the sites have water? Maybe not. I think it's $20 a night with electric, and they have really nice restroom. We'll walk through there, I'll show you that. Yeah, I think we made the right choice with 37 here. All right, we got to talk about something real quick. So, name of the game today is we got to have some fans running. I was approached by a company. I get a few emails. I'm not that big time, but I do have a few smaller companies that reach out and ask if I will try their product. It ties in pretty well today. We'll definitely give this thing a run for its money. Ogery camping fan, and this is the F11. But I have it right here. It was one of those cool deals. I appreciate when companies are like, hey, there's no contract. I'm not obliged to say a word. They said, please, if you just try it out and maybe mention it. But I thought, hey, we'll show you folks. Seems like it's a very nice unit. I've got it charged up. When we get in the van, I'll show you what it does. It's a pretty nice little fan and good sized battery on this thing, which that was the key to me. I believe this is an Amazon find. That's where you'll want to find this, is on Amazon. And I want to say list price was $59.95, something like that, American. Tell you folks what I think of it, and I can definitely be honest about it. They said please do, so I appreciate that. Whew, we had to get in here. There is a really nice cross breeze coming in, and I don't know if you can tell, my shirt's kind of dangling there. It's pretty warm out, folks. The temperature, the actual air temperature right now is 88, I believe, 87, but the feels like is supposed to be 104 here in about an hour. We don't have air conditioning, and I'm just going to give it's going to be hot. So I do appreciate, here's this fan. Let's look at this real quick. So we'll just go through this fan real quick. I don't want to dwell on it too much. I need to get it fired up. So it's got a dial in the middle here, fires it up. I haven't seen, and I'm interested to see how the run time is. I already have, and I use the heck out of these. God dang it, of course. So I've used the heck out of these, and you can see by the battery size, this thing's about triple. I'm guessing we'll get some pretty good run time off of it. They do advertise that you can charge other devices from it. It does have a USB out. The one cool feature that I think is kind of neat, but it oscillates, so you can have it spinning. So far, I've been pretty impressed. You can tell by the size, a little bit bigger than this guy, and oh, it also has a light on the front of it. I don't know. We'll see how the durability of it is. I'm gonna keep it around for a few camps, and actually, it's my unit to keep. We'll come back to this thing as we get down the road and see how it's holding up. Ah, feels good. Folks, I forgot to show you another little product thing. This one I did not get sent to me. My wife got me these for my birthday, and I haven't had a chance to use them yet since the van's been in the shop on a video. I've used them just by myself, trying them out, and they're quiet. The only thing I noticed was the battery life. They kind of failed kind of early, but what I've been doing is I hang one here. I'll hang one up here, and then I also put one down on the floor to kind of be a block for this door, and it really does seem to kind of work. The only thing is, of course, I have to step around them coming in and out, but I usually just kind of put it to one side there, and they do a pretty good job. So what I might do, and I got to get this fan, I had to turn the fan off to talk to the camera, but whoo, we can't do that for very long. It's showing 91 in the van right now. I think I'm gonna have to put the awning out. I thought I'd have a little bit more shade here, but it's not looking like it. We do have a good spot. I'm looking forward to hopefully to get a little bit of astrophotography tonight. And oh, we got to talk about dinner. For dinner tonight, we are making some country style kidney, little Bush's Best, and then some brown sugar and some bacon, and we're doing cowboy beans, folks. We're doing cowboy beans. And check this out. Look what I stole from home. My wife's crock pot. So we're gonna get dinner going in this. Thought this might be kind of cool. Just do a slow cook dinner. It's a pretty simple recipe, and a lot of it I prepared at home before we came. So this all should just come together really well. You ready? All right, folks. Like I said, let's get the crock pot on low. Got her turned on. Hopefully you can hear me okay with the wind noise. So in this bag, I prepared at home some hamburger and some cottage bacon. We're gonna throw that in. This is gonna make an enormous amount of food, I'm afraid. All right, so that, some brown sugar. We'll get that stirred in here in a second. A liberal amount of barbecue sauce. Just going kind of simple with the original Kraft. And then at home I did cut up this bag of jalapenos and some red and orange peppers, and we had some frozen onion, so I just grabbed that. I hope it isn't too freezer burnt, but that seemed about just the right amount. It's a half cup of chopped onion. Oh, come on guys, that's gonna reek. Gotta get out of here. Close as we're gonna get on that deal. We got all those, and then now we just gotta add our beans. Probably should have had these opened before we started filming. All right, some kidney beans are in. And I don't know, how do you think, the recipe didn't call for this, and I can't even begin to know how to pronounce it, but we're gonna put them in anyway. And I think we got to drain these also. All right, so these are cannellini beans, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully that doesn't mess it up. And last but not least, the main ingredient. Thank goodness for the can opener. All right. I don't know if that'll be enough for me for dinner or not. I might have to order carry out. That's an insane amount of food. All right, trusty spoon. Let's get this mixed up. I hope it's enough moisture in there. right, we're getting that brown sugar mixed in. That looks really good, folks. Hopefully it's moist enough. If I notice about halfway through, I'll throw some more barbecue sauce in. But yeah, that's stirred up really well. All right. Nice, perfect. All right, before I talk about anything else, let's get this turned back up again because we are dying. We're gonna have to get the awning out. The sun is, I misjudged the tree right out here, and I thought the way the sun was falling, it should keep us in the shade, but it has not. And I gotta get the awning going. I'm not gonna film that, you guys have seen that a bazillion times, but I'm just gonna get it out real quick and we'll be right back. All right, let's walk over real quick and do a bathroom tour. Looks like somebody on a bike's coming up here, we'll see. You can see the van back behind me there. We're in Site 37, good place to be. And we have some crock pot cooking going on. So just right across from the van is the restroom. I knew this going in. They don't have running water or anything like that. Just a pit toilet, but last time I was here, it was spotless. So let's check this out again. Wow, it is really warm. Yeah, couldn't be better. Easy 2 thumbs up. And for a pit toilet, it reminds me, because they do the stainless, it reminds me of a Federal toilet, and that stuff always seems so much cleaner to me for some reason. Kind of a cool, I don't like to peep on campers too much, but it's kind of a cool looking little pull behind there. It's got a little style. So right now I'm just trying to beat the heat a little bit. I'm literally sitting in the van with a fan doing cat and hat rhymes. It's not too bad. A little bit of breeze and in the shade helps a ton. I'm glad I got the awning out. All right, let's get back here. We are traveling light. I've got one camera and one lens. I'm shooting with the Nikon 28mm 2.8 lens on a Nikon Z6 II body. And we're just gonna walk around. I wanna try and work my way over to that helicopter and see if we can catch it from the ground. But beautiful night. Handling the heat okay. I've had just enough shade and good breeze. Man, I'm ready for fall. All right, we're gonna do some pictures and keep this section really simple. We'll see you at dinner. Oh, folks, that's as close as we're gonna get to that. I thought there would be a connector trail. Oh my gosh, just getting hammered with mosquitoes and flies right now. I thought there'd be a connector trail up to the helicopter there in that monument, and I am not seeing one. And I think if we go left, it's twice as far. I was scanning this hillside here below the helicopter to look for, like, oh, is there a trail? And there isn't. I'm guessing you have to go like all the way around on the boundary of this prairie, and we're not doing that. So we're gonna head back. Got some good pictures, and we'll probably take it like a different way back to the van, just so that get a different viewpoint of the campground. I'm looking forward to dinner tonight. It's kind of cool having a crock pot in camp. I know Foresty Forest uses the heck out of Instapot, I believe. I think I need to do that a little bit more. I'm not the greatest chef in the world, and I think crock pots can make up for a lot of inadequacies. All right, we're going back over this. Just getting destroyed with heat. Oh, watch out. Here we go. Holy cow, the humidity down here is nuts. Yep, I gotta get back and get, oh man, I gotta get back and get in the fan. All right, we'll see you at the van. Oh, wow, this is a hot one today, folks. I know I said I'd see you back at the van. I just wanted to check in case I didn't make it. Holy moly. Oh, I need to get back in front of a fan. That heat index has really gone up. When I'm in the van and just with the air movement, it's been fairly comfortable. It's been okay. Man, out here, I dropped down in that valley. All right, here we are. We're just checking in here at a, I would say mid-evening break. I still have, it's taken a little while with the cowboy beans, and they're getting close. I think our crock pot doesn't always cook the hottest. I've had it on high for quite a while, and I'm sure it's probably also because I'm running a bazillion fans off the power that I have. But it's no big deal. Waiting for the beans to get done. We've had just a beautiful night in camp. Hope you enjoy the pictures. Yeah, we're just waiting for the cowboy beans. What do we have left? It says 3 minutes, so we'll check that here in just a little bit. I tried them just a little bit ago. I took like a quarter cup out, and they definitely needed to cook some more. So, and that was about 2 hours ago. Great camp tonight. Absolutely incredible camp. Really love being out in the van again. It's a good place to be. I'm having this thing in the shop. We got a new transmission put in and a new speed sensor, and I won't get into all the details of all that, but as you can tell, we are back on the road. Huge shout out to Edwards Auto in Village Point, West Omaha. If you guys ever need anything with your ProMaster, folks, I follow the Facebook ProMaster page, and I think it's RV ProMaster page or something like that. It's interesting to learn and see what's going on. I just appreciate, I got a new transmission in, sorry, there's a bug. I got a new transmission in really quickly, and I appreciate that. So, folks, buy an extended warranty. Don't be scared of a ProMaster. You're going to have some issues with it. Get an extended warranty. Make sure it covers front to back. My warranty goes to 140,000 miles, and I think I have 112 right now. Oh, folks, I'm super excited for dinner tonight. Man, this looks great. What do you guys think? Here, let me bring you to it. Man, that looks really good. I love the red and orange peppers. I'm glad I threw that in. The jalapeno, it gives it a good look. I just hope these beans are cooked all the way. Let's see here. I think that crock pot just doesn't quite come kicking like it should. But man, these are good. What a great camp meal. And this is one of those that, you know, you could eat on this for a couple of days. It's tastes really good. Wow, that's awesome. As you can hear, the cicadas are very prevalent at sunset tonight. Absolutely beautiful evening. It is on the warm side, but it is so quiet up here for being a pretty full campground. Definitely appreciate that. So yeah, we're just gonna keep the quiet theme going. I'm gonna finish dinner here. Good morning, folks. Man, we slept great last night. Oh, this place is so quiet. Just had a really good sleep. It is 80 in the van, but I've had that fan on all night. And speaking of fans, can you folks see me? All right, let's do that. There we go. That's better. So, in speaking of fans, we used this one last night. Didn't run out until this morning. It ran all night long, which is pretty amazing. And god dang, when did we turn that on yesterday? Like at 3 or 4. Ran almost 18 hours, and it was on high and oscillating. That's pretty impressive. I shouldn't have had it running so much. It's got a really good sized battery in there. Right now we're gonna make some coffee, and let's get this day started. Cheers. Well, folks, while I was sitting here waiting for that guy to fill his water and to be able to talk to y'all, this is a great park. It is so quiet in here. It's just been a really incredible camp. I like the sites, feel very private, and it is fairly large, but it handles the crowd really well. And yeah, just couldn't be more impressed in here. This has been a really, I don't know, it's interesting. We're, you know, at the bottom of a huge metropolitan area, and I just can't believe how quiet it's been out here, that you don't get any traffic noise, anything like that. So on another note, my wife just texted while I was waiting for him, and Suki is not doing well, and I had plans to do a couple things down here in camp this morning, and we're just gonna have to, I gotta wrap this one up, folks. I gotta get home. Evidently she had a bunch of accidents all over the house last night. I don't know, something's not right. I'm gonna have to jet on home here, folks. I'm gonna close this one out right here. Like I said, I was just getting ready to sit and enjoy some coffee. We're going to be drinking our coffee on the road, and I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to film much anymore. I just need to get going. So all right, everybody, I salute you. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of the channel. We have a really cool community. You folks that have sent stuff, man, thank you so much. That care package from Hawaii, my wife just ate one of the cookies the other day, so she loved it. All right, cheers. We'll see you folks on the next episode.